punk, and he decided about 8 years ago that he was going to help his friends out and start a punk label and release all their albums. Well, flash forward to now, 8 years later, and Mike's record label, Longshot Music, is still going strong, still releasing albums. He's had about 30 releases in the last 8 years, and some of them have been great albums from great Canadian punk bands. Mike was doing so well, in fact, that he decided he was going to throw himself a mini Longshot Music Festival, which he held right here in Vancouver not so long ago.
So, let's hear it for Longshot.
So for the record, you are Mike Thug, President, CEO, Man in Charge, Grand Poobah of Longshot Music.
Patsy, yes.
The home of quality street punk since 1996. As though street punk doesn't have any place else to go.
There's a lot of really great labels out there that are doing this genre, just not in Canada.
We met up with Longshot when we were doing some shows with the Wednesday Night Heroes, another band on Mike's label, and just worked out really well.
That whole label's been based on him wanting to put out release after release, Mike just wanting to push small bands and stuff like that. And it's really cool because he's been pushing a lot of bands from our hometown in Edmonton. Like we have The Operators, Dance Floor Disasters.
I get a lot of good demos, and I unfortunately have to turn a lot of them away because I don't have the resources or the time to work with them all.
A bigger label and stuff, you get lost in the shuffle, there's no guarantees, but it's nice to have be on a smaller label where person putting out the records actually cares about the records he's putting out, not just to make a dollar.
It's definitely not about dollars and cents, because there's no reason for me to be doing this label if it was about the money, because I've got the credit card bills to prove that it's not about the money.
There's no ulterior motives behind these records, right? It's all just like wanting to put out something that they love to people that hopefully will be able to reciprocate that.
He lost a plot when he was 52.
Has there been an advantage to being a label like that in New York as opposed to Western Canada?
Definitely, and this is the really, I just don't get it. It's all the same band, it's the same one person running it, and yet all of a sudden now with a New York address on the back of the CD or 7-inch, people are taking interest, you know? They're wanting review copies, they're wanting to get in touch with bands for interviews, and it's great. It's great to know that finally all these great, talented bands in Canada are going to get some attention where they otherwise wouldn't. At this point, there's not a band that I've worked with that isn't either a friend or a friend of a friend, so as my girlfriend likes to say, I'm a friend rocker. I rock out to my friends. I put my hard work, sweat, blood, tears into people that I value and think deserve, I sound so conceited here, people that I think deserve my efforts.